Liam. You come sit down. Right, we're live. We're live. Oh no, I've got time for that. Give Mummy that laptop. Hello, we're live. We've had a bit of problem going live, so we are now live. We're just sorting out a few extra problems, so bear with us. And I know that a few of you may be joining us late because it was supposed to be on my channel. We had a problem doing it on my channel, so we're now doing it on Katie's channel. I hadn't got the right encoded stuff or whatever. When I tried to do it on my phone, it looked like it was going to be fine, but when I actually came to doing it, it wasn't so fine. So, apologies for the poor start, but we are here. Katie's here. Lewis is here, or GC Close is here. Oh, hang on, just plugging the phone in. There we go.
Don't die halfway through.
Who else is here? Who else is coming?
What's your name?
Come back this way.
Mikey.
Mikey's here. Right, you going to come sit up here, look?
Yeah.
Who's just me?
Who?
Just me.
I don't know, I can't see.
I
I can't see who's commenting at the moment. Hang on, sit there. Mike, sit next to me so I can get a bit closer. You have to I have to apologise for the hi there, hello mate. Ah, right, so we've got Adventures with Dan,
Hi,
Mama
Jill.
Fox and Geopool. Right.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
And Dan and Laura as well. Say
Hi,
hello.
Dan, hi,
Hello,
Laura.
hello. We're all here.
Hi,
Mrs. C is over there with the laptop. She's going to try and
Technical difficulty.
fire up the laptop, and then she's going to see all your comments that we miss, and then she's going to sit down a bit. So I've got some notes here, so forgive me for a minute, but
Oh my gosh.
I've got some notes because that's a professional thing to do, I think.
I need Katie's username thing.
Go on then, go and start your channel,
I
mate, with
don't know
Mummy.
what my
What's your name?
email.
What's your YouTube name?
Right, hang on a minute. I'm going to let the kids entertain you a minute while I'm going to sort out the problem.
Technical difficulties. Come here.
So, I was
Jeez, you're
watching
heavy.
a video called Smashing It, and it's from Dan TV. And I was on the video Smashing It, and it's on Dan
Right, excuse me everybody.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Right.
Right.
Yes, it is. It is. Paul.
We've got everything sorted now. We think we have anyway.
My
Right.
goodness, next to Daddy.
Adventures with Dan says hi. Laura says hi.
Hi, Laura.
Says hi. Just me says hey.
I can't see.
Hello everybody. Right.
Hello, everybody.
Hello everybody. Right. It's the first time doing this, as you've probably realised. We had a bit of a problem at the start, which has thrown us a little bit, but the show must go on. The show must go on.
Yes.
Adventures with Dan, you want to do the bearded warrior?
Yes, I'm going to discuss that later. I might not be the bearded warrior much longer, but
No.
well, I will be again. But I'll get to that.
Put the wife on. No one wants to see that beard.
The wife,
No
you can
way.
hear the wife surely. She didn't want to be on the video. I don't know why. She's very beautiful. Right.
Laura, you went on Paul's live. You
So I've written some notes just to get us started. I've said that if we do miss anybody's questions, obviously ask us questions throughout. If I miss them, which I probably will because the things come up very small. If I miss the questions, Mrs. C is going to. Oh, watch! Don't do that, Mike. Right, you come, Mike. You slide up. You slide up close to me.
That's very bad.
Right. So, what I was going to say first of all, if we miss any of your questions, we will do our best to answer them afterwards via, writing, because we're bound to miss a few. If there's a lot of people watching, I don't know if there is.
If you're
Also-
wondering why I might sound a bit weird, it's because I have a throat infection.
You got scratch in your face as well.
I don't know.
Or is that just pen?
Probably marker. Pen, not marker.
Same here, Laura. I avoid the camera at any cost.
You hear that? I don't know if you can hear that.
If you can hear us.
Right. Is anybody going at any time soon to Europe's first cache? It's in Leinster in Ireland. Code GC43. The reason I'm asking is young Harry, GC Haribo, has got a birthday geocoin in there, and he really wants it. Oh, Mikey.
Peanut butter jelly.
Joe, just come and sit down. You're nutter. This is his bedtime. You won't believe it. Hi, Dan. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
I said when I said hi. When I said hi to you, I said this is going to be mental. It's going to be like trying to.
I said hi, Paul.
You right, Paul?
If this doesn't give you a headache, it's definitely going to give me a headache.
Right,
This
I'm
probably
gonna
wasn't the best
fill-
idea.
I'm filling out my wall ball because I've had to fill this up like 4 times today, especially in
That's
school.
that. Yeah, I can hear out of this here. I can hear out of this here.
In school, it's
Okay. So anyway, Harry's got a Geocoin there, a birthday Geocoin, and he wants it back for his birthday, which is in December. So if anybody's going there, if you can please bring it back,
Too cute.
right?
Oh yeah.
But if you can get that back for Harry, that would be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, have we had any questions, Mrs. C, yet?
On my head.
Get your questions in. If you've got any questions, get them in. We've got some that were sent in advance, so I'm gonna ask. I haven't told these to the family yet, so we're gonna ask them.
Come on.
Sit down.
Hi, Geocacher Owen.
Right, I've got a lot to get through. I've got a lot to get through. It's not happening. Right. So, I'm going to start with, are you listening everybody? This is for everybody. Jill Paul's question of the day,
Yes.
which is, what type of cash did you find on your 100th milestone? Do you remember what our 100th cash was?
The gorilla.
No, that was 1,000th.
Damn it.
Our 100th cash was a cash...
The sneaky.
No, it wasn't sneaky.
A snakey.
It wasn't a snake either. Right, Mummy's going to read the comments. You lot just sit. Because you... Right. This is going to be such hard work.
Craziness.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
If I have to nip off, obviously, a lot of you know I've got problems. If I have to nip off, these lot will just run the show while I'm gone. But I'm hoping I won't need to.
You guys, when he's gone, if he does, comment down below some questions. And if we don't know when Dad comes back, we'll tell him them.
Right, anyway, I've got Mikey pushing off the sofa.
And me.
What was our 100th cash? What type of cash? Well, it was a trad. It was around the back lanes near Crediton, which is where I grew up. Yeah. And it was called Children of the Corn.
Benches with down.
And it's still at Lou. Right, everybody sit down. You sit down. Mummy's going to tell us. You're not saying a comment. Tell us when people talk.
Be right back.
Right.
Be right back.
So it was Children of the Corn, and it was there was nothing special about the cash itself.
Ow.
But we did 10 that day, and it was just one of the 10 that we did. We didn't even realise it was our 100th cash until we logged them when we got home. We were just doing several caches. We were just doing several caches.
You almost hit
Here's a question for you. What do you think about the thing about banning smacking children in England? I think they should encourage it. I think some children need a smack from time to time.
Pinch.
Ow. Right.
Don't worry, Dad, I love you.
Okay. So there's that. That's that question answered.
Mikey's going under the
100th cash.
tip. Yeah.
Right. Sam, help me. Right, so that's that question answered. Lewis, just sit down.
No, if you get up and get in front of this camera
Right.
again, I will send you to bed.
Another question. Right, another question. This one's from Geocacher Owen. He asked, what's the furthest we've travelled as a family for a cache?
I don't know.
As a family, well, me, these two, and me, us three, and my dad,
You got my phone.
who is a muggle, we travelled to Essex from the Kent Mega to do the giant geocache that you saw in Lewis's video, and Jill Paul.
There
That's
was
what.
like 1,000.6 thousand views on it. 1.6 thousand views.
That's interesting.
Mikey.
Close family lamb, which is from the previous answer. One family that never worked with animals and children.
Yeah.
People encourage it. You're at
Stop.
it now, sometimes they need it. I think that's regarding the smacking comment.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes the adults need it as well. I'm sure you can guess. Mrs. C does spank me when I'm naughty, so sometimes I'm naughty on purpose. Yeah. So the furthest we've travelled as a family for a cache, us three and my dad, we travelled to Essex, the walk-in geocache. Jill Paul.
Winchester.
We saw. Hang on a minute. Okay.
You and Granddad.
Yeah. Hang on a minute, because the question was, what's the first we travelled as a family for a geocache? I'm gonna get into that.
I think I'm in a family of 5.
So.
And Granddad.
Geocache you've ever found.
Right. Let me finish this one. So, Mike, you're going to sit with Mummy left.
That's really hardcore.
Right.
Okay. So that's the furthest we've travelled as part of a family. All 5 of us travelled to the Isle of Wight. We haven't been that. I mean, we haven't. 5 of us travelled to the Isle of Wight, and we did lots of geocaches there. There were some good geocaches there, guys, weren't there?
Indeed.
We all travelled up to Cardiff, which again is not very far. We travelled up to Cardiff,
Oh my
Doctor
God,
Who
the video
experience.
is hilarious.
We all did that.
That video that you made is hilarious.
Yeah. We travelled up to Stafford
Bye
to do
bye
some.
England, green and pleasant land. Hello Wales. How's it going?
Yeah, that video never made it to YouTube. That was a Snapchat video. I'll try and dig that out and put it on YouTube maybe. Right. So that's that one. What's the hardest geocache we've ever found?
Trust me, it's hilarious.
I know the hardest geocache you've ever found, and it would have been if I hadn't been there.
It's my face, because my face is really hard to
Can you everyone stop interrupting? Sit down. Sit down and tell them. Sit down and tell them. Talk.
It is the stairs to heaven.
No.
Adventures with Dad. Have you ever lost a nano in your beard?
Not yet. I've never lost a nano in my beard
every
yet.
word.
Mikey, please stop going further. Right. The hardest cache we've ever found. It's got to be one of Chudley Travellers or Hot Radios.
That's basically the only reason why you became friends with Roy, and then you became really close.
No, that's not the only reason, but that is a very good reason to be friends with Roy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Who's got my phone, by the way? What happened to my phone?
Your friend got given. I would give it to someone.
Oh, there we go. My phone. I did have a text message from Roy, actually. I've got to see what he said. Sorry for this.
I know your password now.
We're going to entertain you.
There you are. How's your health at the moment, buddy? Text message from Roy. I can't ignore a text message from Roy. He's my #1 caching buddy at the moment.
Cashing
So I was.
When you come caching, yeah. At least Roy. I know if I ring Roy, Chudley Traveller,
We love Roy.
for sure.
I
We all love Roy.
Yes, we all
And
do.
you. You're my partner in crime.
Oh, yeah,
This is
how's
my
his arm? I haven't
this is
seen
my
him in,
partner
like-
in crime.
Hello.
Well, he might be on. Is Chudley Traveller watching? No. Well, right. The hardest cache we've ever found. There was one I found recently. I actually posted a mini video onto Facebook where I found the cache. Actually, this ties into another one, which is Geocacher Owen asked, "What's a DNF that you didn't mind DNFing?" So it was a DNF, and it was a tricky cache. It wasn't that? I mean, it was a tricky puzzle to solve.
Wearing
One
three bracelets.
of Roy's, which he helped me with, and then he helped me with the location.
Ever.
And when I got there,
There we go.
it was basically in an ant's nest.
Ugh!
Yeah, it was on a gate on an ant's nest. So he should be asleep. I kept him awake for this, but I should have let him go to sleep. Should let him go to sleep. So that was the trickiest one because I couldn't get it. You had to get you didn't have much room. You had about that much room to get in and get the nano, and I couldn't get in. And when I did, then I had ants crawling all over me. So that was the trickiest cache because ants everywhere, and it was a DNF. I didn't mind DNFing because it was definitely worth
Why do I look
DNFing.
like I'm in school and I'm about to
because-
answer an English question?
Go on then. What do you want to?
Can I tell them my favourite geocache?
Yeah. Kate's favourite
It's
geocache.
someone watching. Can I tell them who it is?
Drum roll.
Wait. Is that the one we pulled under?
Yeah.
Okay. My favourite geocache was a water fountain one. So first it was Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Then it was the water fountain. And now, Dr. Evil, aka Geo Paul, put out a World War II bunker one.
Yes.
It's amazing. Thank you,
It
Paul,
was
for
very
making
good,
that.
actually.
Thank you.
I must say, I crawled in before Katie
That's
and Lewis.
basically a
Oh, here we
shotgun.
go. I called in before Katie and Lewis, and Graham came with us, Mr. Moortrekker, and Kyra of Sai Kai Tai, which is his granddaughter. You weren't there, Mike. So I crawled in first. Sim Rebel?
Yeah, keeps cutting out on me.
Oh, sorry, Brent. I don't know what's the. Is it cutting out on everybody?
It cuts out sometimes.
Whoa.
It's saying very bad connection, actually. How can I
You wanna
improve
get-
my connection?
Anything
It's alright.
so the Wi-Fi turned off. But you don't need to connect it.
It's true though, Paul. I'm being serious.
Sorry for the bad connection.
Do you like my bracelets? I never take them off.
I'll give you my phone. Can you disconnect it? Where's Katie's phone? Katie, can you disconnect your... Oh, I'm on. We're on Katie's phone. Okay, fair enough.
So I disconnect my laptop.
So, I'm hoping you're getting all that. I'm hoping the
My laptop
replay's
uses a lot
okay.
of Wi-Fi. Should I turn it off?
Yeah,
Like, take
please.
it off.
Take off the Wi-Fi. Right. Oh,
Sorry, my bad.
where were we? So, Katie was saying her favourite cache, which was Geopool. Yeah, I crawled in the bunker first, and I actually put my body in the way of the spiders so they would enjoy it more.
My laptop came apart yet again.
So anyway, so I'm sorry about the bad connection.
There you go. It's
It
okay.
keeps buffering. It keeps buffering for everybody.
Mine!
What can I do
What
about
did
it?
Paul just put? It faded
Any
away.
advice what I can do to...
Thank you, Katie.
Is there anything I can do to improve the quality for you guys? I'm not sure how it...
Disconnected now. My thing turns into a tablet and then it's...
Yeah, just disconnect it, please. Okay, well, I'm hoping this is all going to work. Right.
3. Password. Done.
Look out, Mike.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, have we had any other questions?
My
Right.
thing uses loads.
GC Haribo asked... Right, bit quiet a minute. GC Haribo asked the question, what was our favourite mega? Who wants to answer that one?
Kent.
Kent. What, better than Devon?
Devon Mega.
Devon Mega for me. For me, it's the Devon Mega. I'm biased. I spent the whole week there.
Front
It
pack.
says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
That's good. That's a good thing.
Very good question. Will I make it to your Woodstock? I'm actually going to talk about
my
that later
laptop.
in the live chat
There we go.
because it ties in with
I've
something
never
else
had
I'm going to be
about
mentioning.
disconnecting to the Wi-Fi.
Paul's put enjoying so far then.
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. Right. What else do we get? Right. GC Harry also asked what's our favourite cache. Well, Katie's answered. Lewis, what was your favourite cache? I think.
Ew! My mood rings made my finger go like black.
Yeah, I don't think it's real gold. Your favourite cache?
It's not gold, it's silver.
You told
It's
me.
like
I don't know if it was the same as the one that Katie said. But if you can you think of another one that's good? What?
The skull. Open wide.
The skull. He found a skull recently. He found a Halloween series.
That's disgusting.
And the skull. He liked the skull. The bonus was a big skull like this, a life-size skull with googly eyes. My favourite cache was, thanks to Geopool, I've mentioned it before, I'll mention it again, the Isle of Grain battery tower. That really was my favourite.
I knew that was your favourite.
It was just a great experience all round. Really enjoyed it. We went with we had a great crew with us. My dad, Graham Mortrekker, and Kyra, Sai Kai. We went up to the top of the Grain Tower. I don't think that's a spoiler. I went to the top of the Grain Tower and found the cache. Really enjoyed it. It was just great fun. I don't know what I can do.
It's not busy anymore.
What can I do about that?
It might even just be my thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's coming back though, is it?
Comes back.
I'm really sorry about the buffering, guys. I don't know I've never done a live. I don't know what I can do to make it any better. Cheese Harrow also asked as well, which I think this is gonna.
Your favourite is Geopool's favourite too.
Is it?
Good on you, mate.
Good choice. Good choice. Well, it was because of you, Paul, that I went and done it. I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd never known
The
it.
beard keeps wobbling.
I would have never known it was there. I've washed it today, so I apologise if it.
You put beard oil in it.
Not today. I haven't. I've put beard shampoo in it though, so it's gone a bit fluffy. It's kind of an aftershave, the beard shampoo. That was for
No,
my
it
birthday.
doesn't.
You okay?
That was nice.
What's your favourite
It's like
geocache?
raspberry.
We found one recently on that Halloween. Remember the Halloween ones we done?
Yeah.
What was your favourite one? Was it the
Spider-Man.
the spider one? Calls it Spider-Man, but it was just a spider.
It was a Spider-Man. This is a Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I know my second favourite car
Mummy, can I have a sip of your coke?
from the Halloween series.
Lewis is talking, but he's over there. Do you want to come here and tell people then? 'Cause it's hard to. Lewis has got another.
For my second.
Oh, sit down.
I keep
Sit down,
saying now, hang on.
Don't push him off. There's room for us all.
My second favourite one was the pumpkin with the jiggly heads like.
If you want to know the 3 caches I just mentioned, it was on Lewis's, GC Closey's, one of his most recent videos. Anyway, GC Haribo asked me, who's my favourite vlogger? Now, I can't comment because we're a family of 3 vloggers. I've got to say us 3. Well, these 2 definitely. Mikey, when he's old enough, I'll start him vlogging. He's already nuts. Oh.
Thinking about making one of my smaller Savage Race medals and have it to be a destination.
And get a small
Is that eventually done?
packet of bag.
To you or one of your caches, a trackable.
Oh, cool. That's a cool idea, Dan. Yeah, I'll be honoured. I'll be absolutely honoured.
So very, have you had any geocaching injuries?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to tell the story.
Can I?
Right.
Please.
Which one are you going to tell? There was 2, weren't there? Yeah, okay. Mike, look at them. Katie wants to tell something. Right, this one, I didn't find this one very funny.
Is this the one that I found funny?
It might be. Go on, Katie. Katie, tell it.
Can't say.
I am so sorry about this.
A few years ago at work, I did the ligaments in my. This is a prologue.
Okay.
A few years ago, I damaged the ligaments of both my ankles at work. So from time to time, my ankles and my back, I've done lots of injuries at work.
Did you lift heavy metal?
I've had lots of. So once they were damaged, they never really were very good after that. So that's the prologue. That's the preamble for this story. Are we still buffering? Oh, I wish it would stop buffering. Right, are we on? It sounds like we're on. Right, go on then, Katie, tell the story anyway. We'll just have to...
After this, can I tell him where I made this?
No, just, come on. Yeah. Let's just get...
So, we just came back from... can I say what?
Yeah.
By Exeter University, I think it was.
Yeah, we just placed a cat. Mike, don't do that, please.
I just placed a cat by a tree at Exeter University. We recently did a live about that.
Mike, you're moving the...
We've done a live about that.
I was purple.
And then we did a live about that, like where the geocache was. Some of you joined. But yeah, as we came up from the hill, started walking to our old car Yolanda, Dad went, "Yolanda, I'll catch him," and he fell over.
My ankle gave way.
And then Mum came running over laughing. And then when he came up, I was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And then
once I was okay,
when he got,
everybody laughed.
When he get in the car,
not quite true. Mrs. C was laughing before she even checked that you were okay.
Yeah, that's true, Mrs.
She's
C.
beautiful in the wingman.
No, Lewis. Well, actually, no. Lewis, GC Close, he wasn't laughing.
Mrs. C saw you
ouch!
in
No,
the
it's not
wingman.
ouch. It's hilarious.
The same thing happened to me again on the Isle of Wight. On the Isle of Wight. Yeah,
Oh my god!
on the Isle of Wight.
Oh my
Hang on,
god!
stop. On favourite vlogger, go on.
My favourite vlogger is Johnny Cash, and my second favourite is Geo Paul.
Okay.
Because I know
There
the
you go.
Sasquatch one.
The Sasquatch one. You like the Sasquatch one?
Yeah, it was so Sasquatch.
Mikey. Mikey, out of the way.
It was so good.
Mikey, out of the way.
They had a good. They had a Sasquatch.
This video's been like 40% Mikey's face.
Sure.
Right, Mike, out of the way. Right. Okay. Is there any more questions or?
No, but the Bull family were hoping that we got your fall on camera, but unfortunately
We didn't.
not.
We didn't.
It happened too quick.
I've normally got the camera, so I definitely wouldn't film it, and I do the editing, so I wouldn't edit that in.
He was like this, "Yolanda, I'll catch," and all of a sudden, I looked to see like where the hill was, and then
Look out,
the
look out.
second, then I saw him in the corner of my eye, trip over and fall down, and I started wetting myself laughing. At the time, I was like, "Oh my god, is he okay?" I thought he'd broken a bone.
And on the Isle of Wight as well, that happened again.
Oh yeah, you tripped in a hole.
Yeah, same thing. I've had lots of injuries actually, but yeah. Okay, it's always been me. I think, am I the only one that's been injured?
Because that's legit. Can I tell them what I did at school today?
Yeah, go on then.
So today at school, at high school, sorry I haven't been
Hang on a minute, before you say that, I've got a question for you, it's actually written down here.
Oh yay, okay.
Question for Katie now. You might, if you follow Katie, and if you're watching this, you probably do, you'll notice there hasn't been many uploaded vlogs lately. Now, there's a reason for that. I know the reason, but I think it's nice for Katie to tell you all the reason. Because, let's not forget, you were nominated for the British and Irish National Geocaching Awards.
British and Irish.
British and Irish.
Irish.
National Geocaching Awards for Vlogger of the Year.
Mm-hmm. Well done, Paul, for winning that.
Nominated. Geo Paul won it. Very deserving, because
Yes.
it's fair, because we all started watching you long before we started vlogging.
That's basically, you inspired us to do geocaching videos, Paul.
So, my question is, why haven't we seen any vlogs recently? And, follow-up question, when are we going to see some? That's my question. I know the answer, but I'm going to ask it on your behalf in case you were wondering.
Mike,
Go sit with Mummy, let.
Bob-ups!
Right, Mikey's got a bottle now.
Right. So
Bedtime
shut
bottle.
up.
We might get some quiet. I'm not saying we will, but we might. So, Katie.
Right.
Yeah. It's okay. You deserved it.
Oh, thank
He
you.
deserved it. You're a great vlogger, Paul.
You are.
You're our inspiration among others. Don't touch that.
You're amazing, Paul.
Right, so,
I'm not being sarcastic.
why no vlogs? What have you been doing instead?
Well, this may seem like a usual excuse for everybody, but I've had hordes and hordes. How much homework have I had?
Loads.
Since
More
I
than I
started
ever
high
had.
school, it's like the amount of homework's like up to my waist, the amount I've got. I've been and done everything tonight. I've just got to do 2 more pieces.
One of which is geography, and that's good for geocaching because we all know about geography because we geocache. So
One of the questions, one of our teachers actually said that she's heard of geocaching, and she said, where would be the best place on here for a geocache? And everybody's like, what? I was like, oh, I know. And she was like, do you know? I was like, oh yeah.
Probably said homework rules.
Homework what? Rules.
No, it doesn't.
No. I used to get a lot of homework at high school, I must admit. But I know what you're thinking. I don't look old enough to have a high school child, but I have. Katie is in high school now. She's just started high school recently, well, September, last month.
Not only have I had homework, I've had problems with loads of people. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
Adventures with
But
Dad.
I've made like legit loads of friends.
Adjusting to high school is...
Find out about
It's not funny.
hang on a sec. So...
I've had
Fitting into high school and finding your place in high school is hard enough, and then she's had so much more homework. Hang on a minute, mate. So much more homework than what I've ever seen. So that's why. So when we've been going geocaching, she's been sensible and said, actually, I think I better do my homework. So that's why. But my question is, when are we going to see some vlogs from you?
Mama, is it like gagging again, Mum?
Soon? We're going to make some soon? Maybe this weekend?
Oh, I know.
Daddy.
You don't know, but
Daddy.
you'll know. You'll see.
I know how we found out about
Right, come on.
geocaching.
I've got my
Sit down here a
rabbit
minute.
now as well, if you haven't.
Okay, so who
noticed.
asked that question? Did you see the question? How do we find out about
You can
geocaching?
have one of your mountains.
Adventures with Dad.
Yeah,
So Adventures with Dan asked, how do we find out about geocaching? Lewis is one. Tripped over a dinosaur.
Let's see some vlogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie is probably, out of the 3 of us, Katie is probably the most, she's the most outspoken vlog. She's more, she's,
Don't tell him to shut up.
don't say that on there, that's rude. Right, okay, I did talk over you, didn't I? You were about to talk. Right.
Yeah.
Lewis is now going to talk.
Yeah.
We've got to react to the comments as well though, mate, so that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lewis is going to tell you all, are we buffering again? No. Lewis is going to tell you how we found out about geocaching.
At
This
the end,
is,
can I tell him about school?
yeah.
Oh,
Right, go.
I was talking to Dad.
we did that on the 50 things to do list. So we went through all of them and then we found out about the geocaching. Find a geocache.
Yeah, I'll just pick that up and run with it a minute. The National Trust in England, the UK, I think probably Ireland as well.
Shall I get my old homework? Cool stuff.
No, it's fine. Probably, yeah, so they did a list of 50 things to do before you're 11 3/4.
Which I really am, unfortunately.
You're not 3/4, not yet. But, yeah, so there was a list of 50 things which were like, you know, play in the river, build a house out of sticks, play conkers, climb a tree. It's all stuff that kids should be doing, but
Make a mud pie.
they don't much anymore. Anyway, one of them on there was go geocaching.
Find a geocache.
Find a geocache. So I didn't know what that was. It was the only one on the list I didn't know what it was. So we decided to Google it.
So we googled it.
So we Googled it and we found out that there was some nearby. So we went and found them and we thought, wow, there's this whole secret world like
There's one of
right
them-
under our nose.
There's one at the top and bottom of our road.
It's because we really liked it and then we just wanted to see how much more there was.
The Ball family saw it on Country File.
Oh, you're talking over
Yes,
me.
but no, you've got to react to comments. Keep talking. We're still listening. But Mummy's got to tell us the
What did I
comments.
say?
We wanted to see how many we could find.
And then we
Talk
found,
properly as well.
and then we found loads. Then we decided that me and Katie could have a YouTube channel.
Dad decided that actually.
Or, yeah.
Well, you wanted to do vlogs. You started off wanting to do vlogs.
Because of geocache.
Yeah.
And a geocache.
And then it all happened.
Delete all them at
It
once.
all happened.
I'll do the last 2
And then-
episodes.
Then we found loads and loads and loads. Then we uploaded them to our channels, and then we got loads more subscribers. And my dad still has 82 subscribers. But
Yeah,
I
I've
have
got the
like
least subscribers. I think that's why I couldn't go live.
78.
They said it was something to do with the I don't know what it was. It
A
said it was
blogger
something to do
told me, GC Haribo told me, that you can only go live if you have 100 subscribers.
with, no, it's something to do with the malware or something on my computer. I couldn't go live.
malware.
I couldn't work it out anyway. So anyway, we're on Katie's. We're live. People are watching.
So that's all I'm
I'm sorry if anyone's missing it, but because they're watching my channel. But
It's good
I put it on
that we're
Facebook and
live.
Twitter. I didn't know what else to
Have
do.
you noticed since we started geocaching, we haven't actually finished completing the 50 things.
Yeah.
we did.
Well, no. Okay. Let me explain that. Yeah, we didn't finish the 50 list, and we're not likely to. And the reason is this: I started the list to try and get the kids outdoors and doing more stuff, not just sitting at home on the telly, on the computers, on the phones.
The red thing's on, that means we have better connection.
So when we found geocaching, I didn't need the rest of the list anymore. It was fun doing the stuff on the list, and we'll continue to do the stuff on the list, but not because it's on the list, just because we like doing it, like skimming stone. Whenever we go to a river or something, when we're geocaching, we'll skim the stones.
I know
or
how
we'll
to
do,
see stones now.
you know, we'll do these things. Yeah, we'll do these things, you know, just for fun. That was one of the things on the list. We don't do it because it's on the list now.
Once-
We do it because while we're
Once I
geocaching,
skimmed it to the other side of the
you
river.
did. I remember that. It was Waters, mate.
Yeah.
Dear Paul, I go live via the YouTube, the app. I can't do it on PC or laptop.
This
Yeah, I tried
is
it
how
on
we
my
skim
phone, on the app,
stones.
but for some reason it was playing up. It said I needed to download some stuff or cover some stuff or something.
I know
It confused me, so it was easier to just call
stones.
Katie's, which was easy, which said we could do it straight away. Yeah. So where were we? What was I talking about? I've lost my train of thought. That does happen when you've got Mikey might be sleeping in a minute. So did you have a question or did we have a question?
55% left.
Well, just be nice, right?
I
Okay, so
Paul said he will send you what to do.
oh, thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. I don't know if we'll be going. I'm not sure if we'll be going live. Well, probably will in the future, but we're not going to do it. I mean, you're a professional. Watching you live, you're just a natural. This is cobbled together, and it's hard. It's very hard work. And Mikey needs to go to the toilet
Right,
quickly.
someone has to watch this laptop. I have to go.
Okay,
to
can you read the comments?
Either that or someone else
Okay.
takes my toilet.
While you do that, right.
am. 1, 2, 3.
Dee-dee-dee-dee.
Quickly!
Right. Oh,
Careful after this, little.
yeah. So I got some questions for you guys because I like to ask questions as well. So Lou, you're gonna have to read these comments when I ask questions.
Okay.
Okay, so
Go.
my first question is, these might have been asked by the daily questions on Twitter and stuff. I'm sorry if they have, I've missed them. What are your guys' favourite cache types? Do you like Earth caches? Do you like the new virtuals? Do you like, the existing virtuals? Do you like, you're not online, are you?
No.
Do you like trads because they're nice and easy? Do you like mysteries because you like puzzle solving? I mean, what are your favourite cache types? I will speak on behalf.
I need to go
Lou,
online.
don't turn it up because it will interfere with this.
I need to go online because I need to check ePraise, see if I have any.
You can do that later. Don't do it now while we're out because I don't want it ruining the connection.
Okay.
Right, so our favourite is multicache. We love multicaches because we like to make a geocache last.
He loves multicache.
Oh, I love multicache.
What did Paul put? What did Paul
I know, I
put?
can't odds that.
Dad.
I don't know, Lewis, what people were writing?
Oh. Gio Paul said, I like trads, I don't like earth caches.
Fair enough.
Paul
But that's his
family
opinion.
said virtuals and webcams.
Good. They're all the webcams.
They're all pretty good actually.
We've only found one webcam, and that was really close to this Exmouth, which is a 15-minute drive away from us. So that was a nice, easy one to find. The new there's new virtuals and things that have been placed. We found one of them, which was Collapsible Tank, which incidentally was the first person we ever met geocaching. We were walking down an alleyway, and there he was, and we thought, oh, he's where we need to be looking for the geocache.
Oh, and
Is
then
he?
Dan sells field puzzles.
Field puzzles, yeah, I like field puzzles as well. And we bumped into Tank. Anyway, he's done the nearest virtual to us, which we went and found. Which the virtual itself is just get a photo near a sign, but it's at the start of a forest walk, and there's loads of other geocaches. Okay, yeah, sorry about that interruption. That's very rude.
Oh,
Can you
Paul,
close that until we finish?
actually, I'm with Adventures with Dan. I do like a field.
Are you online? Because I need you not to be online. If you're watching that stuff, you must be online. Google, that's online. You're ruining the connection.
No, come on. Everything on top of.
Right, please, can you just, while this is going on,
I
can you
will.
just turn it off? Right. So yes, we met Tank, he put a thingy, and it was a nice forest walk. So that was that. So yeah.
Giant lollipop.
But I like multis because I think makes it more of an experience. But lately, with things being as they are for me, I've been more liking the trads because they're nice and easy to correct. You know what you're getting with a trad. You go there, you get it, job done. That's what I've been relying on doing lately. So yeah. How many people we got watching, Lou?
You're right.
Do you know?
No.
You're not just. You're online again.
I'm not online.
That's online. Google is online.
That's always up there.
We got 4 people watching, 5 likes. Oh, so someone's liked twice, or they watched and they went away, maybe. Right. Here's a question that I wanted to ask. Can you turn the volume down? Because I don't want. It puts you off when you can hear yourself. Thanks, buddy. Sorry, I'm not trying to be nasty. It's just it's really put me off. Like I can hear myself a couple seconds ago. It's right. Right. So a question I'd like to ask you all as well. Where is the most beautiful place that geocaching has ever taken you? Because it's taken us some really beautiful places. If I'm going to... Oh, I'm on my own. On my own again. Get more comfortable. Yeah, so, the most beautiful place. We've been to some really beautiful places, and that is the God's honest truth. I know it's a cliche, but geocaching really does take you to the best places. I mean, there's some places in Exeter, where we live, which is a city where there's green areas we didn't know existed, if not for... Here comes Mrs. C. There she is. Give us a smile. You're not on there now. Go be on the same thing. She doesn't want to be on it. Switzerland. Yes, lovely mountains and Switzerland always. Oh, Lewis, come back over here. I need you. I need my buddy with me. Mikey's coming. Mikey didn't go to sleep. No, let Mummy read the comments because she can read them. All right, you stay with that. Sam, you sit with him, and then that's right. This is nice and relaxing now. Oh, now there's 3 on the 2-seater sofa and 2 on the. Yeah.
I had a
Mikey.
puzzler. You got to the first stage, put together a puzzle, flipped it over for the
Coordinates, yeah.
Then got to the second stage, put together a rough puzzle. No, what's that guy doing? Flipped,
I'm trying to listen to them. Mikey's singing at me. Cool. We actually, and don't knock a chair because you'll knock the phone off.
Geopulpit, that's a hard one. I like Owen's series in Hastings, but I do like Florida as well.
Yes.
I'd love to go to America. I'd love to go to America. I'll say it. That's my dream.
Some stuff local that I never knew existed.
Yeah.
Some memorials. World War II. Fighter pilot.
Yeah. All them things that geocaching takes you. We found one actually memorable for me, and it came with my time hop today, which is probably why it sticks in my mind. Is we watched the sunset over the Needles on the Isle of Wight, and there was an earth cache there and a trad over in different directions, but from both points you could see the sunset. And it was me, Katie, and Lewis, and we just watched the sunset over the Needles, and it was just perfect. And we just had a big cuddle. And it just made everything feel right for the world. I know it sounds.
Making it sound like a romantic.
I know it sounds a bit romantic, but I do love my kids, and I'm not, so it is romantic in a way. It's a different kind of love, but it's a stronger love. It's a more unconditional love.
I got a boyfriend.
Have you?
Sarah, that's 2 characters. Caches here from.
Can you read it, Sam?
Right, Sarah, there's 2 caches here from Caterham watching. Sarah again, hi Paul.
Ah, right, yeah.
What?
They're both from Caterham or Caterham. I don't know if it's Caterham or Caterham. And when I was up there, I asked Stu Paul many times, and he did tell me many times, but I I can't retain that sort of information. It's like when there's a weird name to pronounce. I'll always ask someone how you pronounce it, and then the next time I'll pronounce it wrong again.
You can't retain the information of me asking you to make me a cup of tea.
Oh, I'd love one.
I would too.
Anyway, back to the story. Yeah, so and another one we had nice was, it was called Fern Gully in the woods near Ottery St Mary. And it was a DNF first time round, but we went back, and it was just really beautiful. Like something out of Lord of the Rings or something like that. It was really natural, and everything was really like big trees and valleys and rocks and streams.
Paul said not Caterham.
Oh, so not Caterham, so it's Caterham. Caterham, right.
Paul.
I already know. I do know that I asked you that before, so I do apologise. I'll try to remember that because Kate, as in Katie, Caterham. What?
Paul said the other one.
The other one, Caterham. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I call it.
I thought you said Sarah Dean.
Caterham.
Is she watching?
Caterham. Caterham. It's Caterham. So whatever anyone else calls it, it's
They call
Caterham.
it Caterham because they said it was a K.
Oh, right, okay. It's spelled with a C.
Yeah, but that's how they know.
Just looking at me notes here, make sure I don't miss anything. Right, okay. How long have we been on for?
Ages.
How long does it say? It's got a time on it? Time up in the corner. Oh my god, 40 minutes. Oh, sorry about that. I've been waffling on.
I've missed EastEnders.
Yay, she's missed EastEnders. Right, does anyone watch Mikey? Because he's chowing down on Lewis's sweets.
He's not chowing down, he's playing with them.
He's playing with them. So, I wanted to talk about something, but I need him over here. Lewis, can you come over here? I need you over here. You can come over here. Why don't you come on each side, Let? You come sit here with me. You come sit here with me. Now, this young fella, GC Closey.
I'm not young. I'm old. I'm 7 years old.
I'm 11 years old, babe.
And I'm 2.
You're 2 years
Full
old.
family.
Full family pause EastEnders because they were
Full
clever.
family.
Ah.
Old
This is
daddy.
it.
Come back here. Come back here. Mrs. C is bound to be recording it.
I am actually.
Yeah, so she's recording it, so what's the problem?
What's the matter?
So I wanted this guy here, come and sit here, because this young fellow has just recently, just accept it, you're young, trust me, you're young. 7 is very young. This young fella, has just got his 100th subscriber.
No, I haven't.
No, but you've just passed 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
He's now got more than his sister, actually, but that's because he right, come and sit with me. Oh, don't touch it. So, to celebrate his 100 subscribers, oh, Mike, you've moved it. Right, to celebrate his 100 subscribers,
I'm going to write something down on the list.
no,
Yes.
you're doing a giveaway.
No. First, I need to show us something
What?
on a piece of paper.
What is that? Whisper it to me. Make sure it's appropriate. Of what?
I'm not telling you. You have to find out.
Okay, well, hang on, there's a pen there, there's a bit of paper there.
Pen.
And one of these paper.
Right.
There you go, right. Lewis wants to. Right, before you go away, Lou, before you draw anything, I want you to tell everyone about your giveaway.
Okay. I want
Come into the screen. Right.
show the pots first. And to see if I can draw them.
Okay. Well, Lewis is going to try and draw the caches. We have got them. Why are we not? I can't work out what's happened here. There, if I do that, we're both in then, Lou. So, he's doing a giveaway. All prizes kindly donated by Geocacher Owen. So, massive thank you. Massive thank you from all of us.
I'm just trying to
Yeah, so if you go over to GC Closey's channel and have a watch of his video, the giveaway video, there's not that many entered at the moment, so you've got a good chance of winning. There are 2 prizes. The first prize is 2 larger 3D printed containers, and the second prize is 2 smaller ones and a fake bit of leaf or fake bit of pine. Here's prize 1.
I draw them, like a twisty thing.
Drew them.
Yeah, I drew them. And then like a little box.
Right.
Prize 2.
Prize 2 is coming. But yeah, so if you go on there, I mean, if you've watched this, you're going to definitely know the answer to the question. I mean, most of you will know the answer to the question anyway. We made it nice and easy so that a lot of people could enter, but it also it was to involve another member of the family, who I won't say because it will give the answer away that it's Mikey. But
You said the answer.
no, I didn't. No one heard. Nobody was listening.
did.
Nobody was listening. You weren't listening. It's fine.
They did that.
But who's drawing the second prize? Well, what's the second prize?
There's the first second prize. Like a little, like, you know those, like, if you've ever seen one before, it's like one of those, like, hidden grass
Lou,
bits.
they're in the geo bag. If you go get the geo bag, we can actually show the actual containers.
Geo bag's in the car.
No, it's not. I brought it in.
Try and find it.
Over there. If you unzip it.
Neil Moore's back.
Right, hang on. Pass it, yeah.
Thanks for being my 100 subscriber, bud.
Right. This is our geo bag.
Geo
I'm not
bag.
going to go through it all, but Lewis's giveaway prizes are in
I'm
here.
going to show the ones that are first prize.
Okay, there's the right. Sit down next to me then so they can see.
Oh my god.
Alright, geo bag on the floor. Must remember to put them back in the geo bag, otherwise when you win them.
And the mean that's the first
Right.
thing. So it's that one.
Show the first prize then. What's the first prize?
First prizes.
Yeah, show. Just show.
Those two.
Hang on, you can't see them. Come in. That's it.
Those two.
Those two. This one here is very tricky to open.
Yeah.
This one is very tricky though, because if you
This
get
one-
it, I'll try and open it now for you, but
This
it
one's
takes a lot
hard
of
to
force.
open.
This one takes a lot of force actually.
This one is.
In fact,
This one's tricky
There
to
we go.
open. So I
Look at
might
this.
show you to open it.
right, so to open it, if you win, you've got to give it some real force to open it.
This is so easy. You just have to plug your two fingers in there and
There you
then
go. So,
untwist
hang
it.
on. Yeah, you got that. Mike, yeah, there's a geocache inside.
Yeah.
So there's a little ball bearing.
You don't need
So,
that much strength.
It looks like it opens, you lift it and it opens, but it actually slides. But it takes a little bit of... Okay, that's how you do that one, and that's how you do that one.
Yep.
That's the two like puzzle ones, and the other three are all pretty straightforward.
I'm just going to show the one that I drawed.
You okay?
Oh, I drew. No, not drawed. That's my word. That's the one that I drew.
That one there. That's one of the second prizes.
That container looks excellent.
I need
says
to
Roy.
just
Is that
look
Roy?
at this one.
Yeah.
Hello, Roy. We spoke about you earlier in the thingy.
Hi, Roy! Here we go, I need the pen.
Katie wants to know how your arm is, buddy. How's your arm? I want to know as well, but Katie asked.
Can I leave it like...
Oh, awesome.
Where's the other two, though? Instead of drawing them, let's just see them.
I'm drawing them.
Okay, you draw them, but we got to... Where's the other ones on? You're missing one. Ah, there we go. So, you got this one here, which is like a little hanging one, which
Family, great container.
just on screws at the bottom, 3D printed by Owen. And this one here is like a little puzzle crate, where you have to lift off the corners. We will put logs in them. We'll put logs in them before we send them out to anybody. But massive thank you to Owen because...
The last one, let's see what...
Okay, we'll put them... When you finish Lou, you put them back in there for me. Right, anyway, we've got to start thinking about wrapping this up, and as you know, one of the main reasons I did this...
Wait, I'm gonna show you my drawings.
One
Yeah,
that Mikey did, you didn't actually show.
did I not? Lewis showed it. Lewis showed it.
Yeah, show them.
Lewis showed it. Oh, Lou, what should we do, mate?
Prize
That
2.
one's all good, almost ready for tea.
That one right there is like the little one.
Yeah. Okay then, mate, look out the way then.
Second one is the like box thing,
Right, Mike,
and that
can I
one's
have
the
them?
leaf thing.
Give them to Katie. Katie's left her sweets over here where Mike can get them. There you go.
Now I'm drawing the
Right.
second thing.
Okay, you keep drawing.
You're not allowed to look.
Right, stop drawing now, that's enough. Right, we got to wrap this up
I
now.
need to draw.
Okay, make it quick then, because we've got to wrap this up in a
I
minute.
will draw.
Right,
No one is allowed.
I've not much left to talk about, but what I did want to talk about, obviously, I was debating whether or not to talk about this, but I think it is something I need to talk about, and there's 4 reasons. So what I'm going to talk about now quickly, I'm just going to touch on it just quickly. I'm going to talk about my illness. It's not the most lovely of subjects to talk about, but there's 4, like I said, there's 4 reasons. The first reason... Oh, he's not laughing about me being ill.
I'm laughing about
Right, come on then, show the picture then first, because I'm just about to get serious.
Can I tell
Quickly, Lou. What is it?
Can I tell about
What's it a picture of? No, you can't do that. You see what you just shown? Look on the screen. No. Speed it up now. Right. No. Right, Lou, out of the way, mate. I'm going to talk about something serious.
No.
Right, bedtime for you, mate. You've had enough now.
Bed.
Say night, go bed.
5,
Thank you.
4, 3, 2,
Right.
1. Bed.
Right, sit down, quiet. No more messing around. That was naughty, wasn't it? Right. First thing I want to talk about, obviously, awareness. I didn't know what ulcerative colitis was before I got it, so it knocked me sideways. So that's one thing. I didn't know what it was. I'm not going to preach about it or nothing like that. But the second thing is, the reason I've brought it up is I want to say thank you to. I've had loads of support from the geocaching community, the vlogging community, friends, family. I've had so much support. It's been really overwhelming. I want to say thank you to Geopool, who's been in constant contact about it. Stardust CZZ, Jamie, she's been talking to me about it. Neil Moore, he sent me a little message saying he was thinking of me, which was nice. Joshua, the geocaching vlogger, he sent me some tweets about it, which was nice. That's just a few of the people that I can think of off the top of my head. Loads of people have. Roy, Chubby Traveller's been constantly asking. He's been,
Just the geocaching vlogger.
Yeah. But also, Dan from Adventures from Dan dedicated his Savage race to me, and that really touched me, and that actually made me mum shed a tear. She was really touched by that. So thanks to all of you, and especially Dan, because that was hey. My mum was crying. Okay. Third reason I want to mention it is there's no getting away from it. My appearance could be changing very soon. I'm on 2 different forms of chemotherapy to deal with it. And after my next batch, which is the strongest batch I've had so far, they say there's an 80% chance, which is obviously very high, that I'll lose my hair and then obviously my beard. But when the treatment's finished, obviously I'll grow it all back again. But for a little while, I'm probably going to look a little bit strange to a lot of you. Mikey, for example, has never seen me without a beard. I've had the beard for 4 years, and Mikey's not 3 yet, so as you can... Yeah, I can't. So yeah, so I'm going to look weird for a while, but it's still going to be me.
You're not going to shave your beard off.
Well, if it starts to go, I'm going to have to, mate. If it starts
No,
to
you're not.
touch
No,
me.
you're not.
Right. And the fourth thing, and this goes back to the Geo Woodstock thing, which you were talking about earlier.
Fourth thing is...
The fourth thing, Lou, just... No, look, Lewis, this is not your bet. I've missed some days off of work, so I've obviously missed out on some days' pay. So getting to America is something that I'm not going to be able to afford, realistically. So, I can't go to all these places and do all these things like I used to. So, what can I do instead? Well, I've created a mini-me. And I've got him here. I've got a mini-me. Now, especially for Jamie, Stardust CZC, he'll be travelling the world in a film pot. He fits in a film pot, nice and easy to fit into a parcel and send, and it will stop him getting lost, hopefully. So yeah, so he's going to be travelling in a film pot, but here he is. I'll make sure I don't show the tracking code.
For all counting is serious, that's obviously me, and always thinking of you in my prayers.
Thank you. I appreciate all the support I've had from everybody. I know it sounds cliche, but I genuinely really do appreciate it. And even watching the vlogs and things, because when I'm at the hospital, I'm actually up there for 4 hours.
Oh yeah, can I tell him about my eye condition?
Yeah, in a second, but I'm just going to talk about this a second. So here he is. Here he is. Where's the camera? That side? There he is.
Yeah.
So I don't see the resemblance. You know, black jumper, big beard, green hat, red trousers. Doesn't really look like me, I don't think, but here he is anyway. Hang on, where's this? There, alright. There he is. So anyway, so he's going to be travelling, hopefully, from vlogger to vlogger all around the world. Don't show the tracking code. So he's going to be travelling from vlogger to vlogger all around the world, hopefully. In a similar vein to the geocaching vlogger scrapbook, which was Adventures from Dan, his idea. This is just so that people can do vlogs and it'll entertain me and pick me up on my down days, which can't be a bad thing. I'm hoping it'll make everyone smile because it is a fun little thing to do. Doppelganger, yeah. He does look like me. Yeah. I was quite.
And that was from Neil, and then Ball Family put sweet, looks like a great idea.
So yeah, so he's going to be travelling the world, hopefully.
Oh, hi Neil. Thanks for being my 100th subscriber, by the way.
Achieving all the things that I cannot. So hopefully he'll go to Geo Woodstock. That's,
Why does it look really smoky in here? Or is it just because of my eye?
yeah. So do you want to talk about?
It
obviously you want
looks
to talk about your
really
eye.
smoky in here.
So Katie's got something wrong with her eye that she's going to talk about in a second.
People watching right now.
Well, I went to.
Carry on.
I went to. I went to the.
Neil put hi.
I went to the doctor's a couple weeks ago, you could say.
Yeah, about a couple of weeks.
And then I went to the doctor's. We waited for about how long? About 4 hours
Stop.
or more.
Yeah.
They put in eye drops and everything, and then came to the last optician, you could say, doctor in the hospital. I've had an operation on it
When you were younger, yeah.
when I was really young. And I went to the doctor's, and then I have glasses now, and they can't do anything about it. They said we can try and do a operation to see if that does anything. But they said there is like 99.
The operation isn't to see if it will do anything. The operation is to straighten your eye out. It's going to bring back the vision.
So basically, what she's trying to say is she's registered blind in one eye. She's totally blind in one eye.
That's why it might look bigger than
So
the
if it
other.
ever looks a bit wonky or anything in the vlogs, it's because she had bad eyes from birth. Mike, can you stop that noise, buddy?
She has got optic nerve hyplasia.
Optic nerve hyplasia.
Without this eye, I can't see.
But she still uses. So basically, she uses the vlogs to overcome that, which she has been doing, and her majorettes. GC Closey.
Majorettes, they said to me that I'd never be able to do one spin, and now I'm about to do a 3 spin.
Yeah. She's overcome a lot. She's overcome a lot. What are you doing now, Mike? Oh, the bottle. Is that a clean one? Is that his?
Yeah, it's the one that we had just a minute ago.
So GC Closey as well. He's.
2 of my kids had
Eye surgery also.
Yeah, but unfortunately it didn't. I hope theirs worked. Obviously Katie's didn't. So
Mine
she.
didn't.
Can you make room for Mikey? He's.
Yeah, he needs to be there.
Right, Lou, I think you're going to want to come over here in a minute anyway.
What's
You don't
in
want to
there?
draw this. Okay, Katie can do it. No.
Can I see it? Can I see what's inside? No, I
No,
want
hang
to.
on. Right, anyway.
Could you do the last one?
GC Closey had a stammer, which he's still got, but he does his vlogging and he's overcoming it. Come and sit down there.
Do you mean his stuff?
You don't need that. No,
No,
it's
I'm
not drawing like that. Right. Only one per
Oh,
pet.
right.
I want it.
So in here
How much each?
are 15 vloggers, I think. It's anyone that's
No, you can do the
showing any
extra one.
interest in
Wait,
having.
no. Dad does one that me and Lewis
No, there's only
do.
one. There's only one.
Oh, can I pick?
Because you're going to draw your winners for your well. So, right, Katie does this one, you do the next one.
Right, open it up. Okay,
Open it.
Or should we let Mikey pick one? That'll be fair. Okay. Right, hang on then. Let me explain first. So there's 50.
Fine then, I tried.
Alright, hold on, Mike.
Go.
Yeah.
Please
So,
stop shouting.
I've lost my train of thought again now. Sorry. It's hard with all the kids running around. I can see why the rest of you, if anyone does Q&As, they always do it on their own. Right, Mike, don't jump.
Like what Paul did when
Right.
Kimberly and Louie were in bed.
Sit up here. Stop the chair bouncing. Right, okay, where was I? Did I answer all the questions that people asked?
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to be the end of the video. So I'll put 50. Oh, can we do that? Can you do that in one of your vlogs? Because we've been. We've been an hour.
Cool.
Right, what have you done at school then? Let's get it quickly.
In tutor today, my tutor called Mr. McGahey.
Maybe hey.
No, McGahey.
Don't make it ask any longer, Sam. Better get on with it.
His name's Mr. McGahey, and then the other day he said to me that he had a surprise for me, and then it turned out to be today that there was 14 people out of 190, I think,
Yeah.
getting picked to go with our year of head to play some games for the afternoon, and I got picked.
For your good
really
work. Yeah.
For really good work. So I've been doing really
Right,
well. Actually.
so I've got about 15 vloggers in here. Anyone who's expressed an interest is in here, basically. Yeah, Johnny Cash is in here, Geo Paul's in here, GC Haribo, Neil Moore.
They're all
Eventually
in
Dan.
here.
Right, look
Shake
out,
it.
look out, look out. Right, you shake it and then Katie pick. No, you shake it.
Shake it. Do what Daddy did.
Right, okay. So everybody's in here on a piece of paper. Like, look out, Mike. Can everyone sit? I don't want you knocking the thing. Right, so we put it up here. So it's going to be a live draw.
Sorry, I'm back.
You're not going to see actually. I'll put it up here. Right. Look. Katie's going to pick. Hang on. What's Paul said?
Sorry, I'm back.
Pick one out.
Right. Pick one out. Whichever one. Right.
Can I read it?
Okay. Just so you can see, there's lots of. They're all in here. There's.
And the winner is...
Where's he going first? So the Mini Dan TV, Lego TV. Right, you go over there with Mummy. You can pick another one. You can pick whoever you want now. It is. Oh, Lewis is going to love this. I'm going to let Lewis read it out. Who is it, Lou?
Johnny Cash.
So the first place that the Mini Dan TV is going is that backwards. So that's backwards.
I love
Johnny Cash.
It's Johnny Cash. So Johnny Cash.
Not
Whether it, I don't know whether.
like love, and like friend love. Like I love
know what
it.
you mean.
So I don't know whether he's going to be cashing for lunch or it's fiver cash somewhere. But Johnny's going to get in first,
I got my cash pin.
and then it's up to Johnny
I saw
Cash
his
to
video of that.
bring the pot over here and that'll open. Right, hang on. Let's just.
You did a video
Just to prove
inspired by
that they weren't all Johnny Cash. Who was this? That's Cash Canada. Was another one. Bring the thing over. I'll just open a few more just to show that they weren't all. Just to show.
I forgot one.
Right, pick one. Just to show that they weren't.
Jill put awesome, nice and round, and they'll put.
Hang on, not no more. Who have you got?
GC Haribo.
Gigi Haribo was in there.
In the...
Geocacher Owen.
Geocacher Owen.
Anna Dime.
Right, stop there. No.
Anna Leo
Who was that? No, that's Neil Moore. Geopaul is in here somewhere. I promise you, Geopaul is in here. There's about 15, and Geocacher Owen. And, okay, let's.
We'll do it after.
I can't open them all. I promise you, hand on heart, anyone that wanted to be is in there. As you can see, I've opened several different ones. Going to turn it over to Mummy. I used a cash as well. I don't know if you noticed. I used a cash to draw it out. So, this little pot with my little Lego man, Lego Dan, the Mini Dan, the Lego man, will be winging its way to Mr. Johnny Cash. So I'm excited to see the first vlog, and then of course it's up to Johnny Cash, who he sends it on to.
Congratulations to everybody else though that got picked for the set. Well done.
Stop there. Thanks for everybody who. Thanks for everybody for showing an interest. Wasn't sure whether it's going to take off, but I had a really good response. So I'm really thankful for that. So you're right.
Can we do it right now?
So we're going to end it now.
I'm going to press end.
Okay.
So
So
Mikey's
hang
basically
on.
I love it.
So let's have a goodbye. So it's goodbye from Katie Close.
Goodbye guys.
Goodbye from GC Closey.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from Mrs. C.
Bye!
Dude, stop.
Hang on. Goodbye from Mikey. Hang on, come here.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Ciao for now.